Now let's get up to speed with Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's!
One of our dark signers has been extinguished. Time to pay our prisoner a little visit. Greiger, I give you new life as a dark signer! Get out of my way!
Sorry, pal, but you're not going anywhere.
I'm looking for Yusei.
If you want to get to Yusei, you're gonna have to go through me.
Perhaps by dueling you, I can lure Yusei right into my hands.
Let's duel! I summon Blackwing Shura the Blue Flame!
It's my move! And now, Trap Reactor Wi-Fi attack! Treat Crow to a round of double arc cannon!
Yusei's here!
But he won't be for long.
Greiger?
This was the only way to get revenge on Goodwin for what he did to me. He destroyed my family, you say? I summoned Dark Sea Rescue in attack mode! And now I Dark Tune my Doom Submarine and my Dark Sea Rescue in order to synchro summon Dark Flat Top! When the shadows are devoured by even darker shadows, the curtain pulls back and reveals a world without light!
What is that?
Your doom!
Crow will never sink that thing!
Well, it looks like this duel's just starting to get interesting.
Going fast makes me feel alive. My heart beats in hyperdrive. Do you think you can win? Only if I lose. Just let destiny choose. I can hear you breathing. I can see you coming. I can feel the wind that's blowing me around. Take a shot at me, running side by side. It's a blur as I go by. I can hear you breathing. I can see you coming. I can feel the wind that's blowing me around. See the sun rising, fire in the sky. Greatness thrusts itself into our lives.
That's quite the ship, Greiger. Ha! It's just too bad I'm gonna have to sink it along with all your life points.
Oh, please, you're not gonna be sinking anything of mine, Crow. See, with the power of my Dark Sea Rescue, I can add a couple of reinforcements to my deck! And speaking of reinforcements, I activate Dark Flat Top's special ability, which lets me bring back Flying Fortress Skyfire from my graveyard once per turn!
Oh, man! But I already took that thing out once this match!
And you're gonna have to keep taking it out unless you find a way to Deep Six Greiger's Dark Flat Top.
Welcome back, Flying Fortress Skyfire!
Nice move, but that hunk of junk is about to get grounded, Greiger.
And how do you plan to do that with only one monster left on the field? You see, by sending one card to the graveyard, I can activate Skyfire's special ability, which allows me to destroy your Blackwing Armor Master! And with him out of the way, I can now set my sights on the only monster you have left. Looks like the only one being grounded this match is you!
Oh no! Crow!
Don't even bother trying to get back up. I'm afraid your runner's down for the count, and so are you!
Stay back! If you interfere, I'll lose! And losing isn't an option.
Well, from the way things look up here, neither is winning.
You wish, Greiger. You're not gonna get rid of me that easily. I got too much to fight for. I owe it to the kids. And that means you're gonna pay!
Well, I'd like to see you try and collect.
But your runner...
It's gonna be just fine, you say. Trust me. It might be down. But it's not out!
How touching, Crow. But I would have stayed down if I were you.
Well, lucky for my friends, you're not me, Greiger. Shall we?
Yes, we shall! I thought you would have given up by now, Crow. But I should have known you would never back down since you, like me, are fighting for the memories of our families and friends. Although we grew up in different parts of the world, we both shared a common goal. Like you, I hope that dueling would provide an out to the life that had been dealt to my friends and family. I believe that if I shared my knowledge of dueling with those close to me, someday their dreams of a better life would come true. But because of Goodwin, their dreams vanished along with their home. I place one card face down. Your move!
Move? I can barely breathe. I think that fall damaged more than just my runner. But before I take care of myself, I gotta take care of Greiger. Looks like I'm up. But I might not be for long, unless I figure out a way to take out his flying fortress Skyfire. Because with the shape I'm in right now, if it attacks me again, I might not be able to keep fighting this fight.
It sounds like Crow's more hurt than he's letting on.
I'll end my turn with a face down!
Is that all? Looks like someone's too scared to attack.
Too scared to attack? I don't think so. You see, why attack when I can let one of my face downs destroy all your monsters for me?
Yeah, right.
Happy hunting, Greiger.
Little does Crow know that I've always got a backup plan. And I think this is the perfect time to put my little insurance policy into play. I sent one card in my hand to the graveyard in order to activate Flying Fortress Skyfire's special ability, which lets me destroy one card on your field. Now, which one will it be? How about the one on the left? Now attack!
Oh, so close! Now if you attack me, all your monsters are going to be totally annihilated.
The only things that are going to be annihilated are the last of your life points. You have nothing left to protect you except that one face down, and that doesn't scare me for a second. This is the end of the road for you.
This is the end of nothing, pal.
You cannot stop the inevitable! Flying Fortress Skyfire, finish Crow off and send him to the Netherworld!
I'm not going anywhere! I activate my trap, Blackwing, backslash! And since I have at least 5 Blackwings in my graveyard, this trap destroys all the monsters on your field just like I said it would!
How could you?
Ha! Well, I couldn't have without your help, Greiger.
So this is all my own doing?
That's right. You've got no one to blame but yourself for the situation you're in. Maybe next time you won't underestimate the power of my deck.
It's funny you should say that because that's exactly what I was thinking when I sent this to the graveyard.
Send what to the graveyard?
A little insurance policy that allows me to draw one card from my deck. That'll do just fine. Next up, I'll trigger the trap card, Contaminated Earth! Due to its effect, because I have 2 level 5 or above monsters in my graveyard, I can now summon an Earthbound Immortal!
An Earthbound Immortal?
This is just what I was afraid of.
Yours is a future that will be cloaked in eternal darkness! Now come forth, Earthbound Immortal! Chaku Chalua!
Uh-oh!
That thing's incredible! Crow better watch out!
Alrighty, Crow, this is it! I draw! But before I make a move, I better assess the situation. Greiger's got more life points than me and a giant whale protecting him. I gotta figure out a way to beach that thing before it swallows my life points whole. I summon Blackwing Fane, the steel chain!
If that's all you have to attack with, then perhaps you should pull over and end this duel.
I'm not stopping for anything, you got that? In fact, I'm coming straight for ya! Blackwing, feign the steel chain! Attack Greiger directly!
That was quite the move. It's just too bad that it's going to be the last one you ever make.
Don't think so. You see, it's time for part 2 of my attack to take effect.
What do you mean?
I mean that there was more to that move than meets the eye. You see, the real purpose of my Blackwing attacking was to switch your whale into defense mode. Now that whale of yours couldn't even hurt a fly, much less me or my Blackwing.
Way to go, Crow!
Now I'll end my turn with a face down.
It's my move then, huh? Now you may have stopped my beast from attacking, but whoever said it had to be in attack mode to deal out damage? My Immortal can't be stopped. I activate Chaku Chalua's special ability, which means your life points get hit for half the amount of its defense points.
This wasn't part of the plan.
Hang on!
I summon Dark Sea Rescue in attack mode! And next, I activate the Trap Basara! Ha! By playing this card, I can now release one monster on the field to destroy a monster whose level is higher. And as an added bonus, not only do you lose one of your monsters, but you also lose 800 of your life points! I release my Dark Sea Rescue in order to destroy your Fane the Steel Chain!
What?
If Crow doesn't stop this, he's done for!
We gotta find Yusei. He's gotta be around here somewhere.
Well, judging from that enormous purple wall, I think it's safe to say that we're on the right track.
Yusei, I hope you're okay. I'd be more worried about us being okay with Trudge's driving.
If you don't stop that attack, you'll lose, Crow!
I'm on it! I play the trap card Explosion Guard, which not only protects my monster from your Immortal special ability, but it also hits you for 500 points of damage!
This little pest is really starting to get under my skin.
All right!
My turn! Okay, Crow, it all comes down to this. You've only got one trap left in your hand. The odds are against you, but they've been against you your entire life. You can't give up now. You owe it to the kids. It's time to draw a winner. Here goes everything! Just what I was hoping for! Now I can go and lay down a face down, and then summon Blackwing, Blizzard the Far North! Now that I've added a little offense to my field, I think I'll balance it out by adding the defensive abilities of my Blackwing, Shore of the Blue Flame! Next, I tune my Blizzard the Far North, Vayne the Steel, and Shura the Blue Flame in order to synchro summon Blackwing Silverwind the Ascendant! Welcome to the game!
Blackwing Silverwind the Ascendant is a level 8 dark attribute monster with 2,800 attack points and 2,000 defense points.
That's quite the beast. It's just too bad my immortal special ability will be keeping your Silverwind on the sidelines.
Fine by me, because that allows me to counter your move with a special ability of my own. Since my feathered friend couldn't battle this turn, I can now destroy up to 2 monsters whose defense points are less than Silverwind's attack points.
Then that means
Your immortal's history, and this shadow duel is about to come to an end. Go, Perfect Storm!
Please, help! You mustn't do this!
Who are they?
Please, help us get back to our village!
What do you mean, village?
enough stalling, Crow. If you're not gonna finish your move, then allow me to.
But don't you see those kids up there?
All I see is the finish line, Crow.
But Greiger!
But nothing!
There's kids up there! Please, just look for yourself!
Fine, you say.
Greiger, it's us! Please help!
How can this be?
Greiger!
Why are there people from my village inside this Earthbound Immortal?
So he knows them?
There's only one way to be certain. Greiger, is that your family?
I'm sure of it now. The people trapped inside this Earthbound Immortal are my brother and sister and people from my village. That means the Crimson Dragon isn't to blame for this. It was the Dark Signers who took everything away from me.
So it's the Dark Signers who are responsible.
Yes, and here I was blaming you and Goodwin.
Greiger! Now that you figured out the truth, you have to stop this duel!
Yusei, I'm sorry. I'll forfeit this duel so that...
You forfeit nothing. This is nothing but a Signer trick. They are your true enemy. Show no mercy, and send them all to the Netherworld.
Greiger!
I'm afraid your trickery will not stop me from sending you and those loyal to you to the Netherworld.
Come on!
Get out of my head, whoever you are! Please, Crow. You must end this duel right away. It's the only way to release my family and friends from their prison.
Are you sure?
Not exactly. In fact, it might be best if I end this duel right away. My turn. I switch Chaku Chalua into attack mode.
You'd better be careful with Greiger. He isn't gonna hold anything back.
That's right, crew. Now, Earthbound Immortal Chaku Chalua attack!
No!
Don't give up! You can end this duel, I know that you can!
He's right, I can. And I will. Greiger's beast might not be affected by my traps or spells, but his own are a different story.
This shadow duel is over!
It will be once I activate Parasite Mind. With this, I can gain control of a trap card on your field and activate its effect. And the trap card I'm gonna be using is Basara. Now, I know you're familiar with how this card works, and I know you know the damage it can dish out, but I bet you never knew that your own card was gonna be your Immortal's undoing! So by releasing my level 8 Silverwind, I can destroy your Earthbound Immortal, Chaku Chalua! It's over! Huh?
Watch out!
Huh? Greiger! No!
Greiger, are you okay?
I'm fine. And Crow, you're safe.
Why'd you do that? Why did you risk your life for me?
Because you risked yours so that my family and friends could return to their homeland.
Greiger.
You must continue to fight the Darksiders. Stay strong and save your family.
You can count on it, Greiger.
You say, thank you for helping me see the truth. You freed me of the darkness that was gripping my heart.
Of course.
You say, the Signers must stick together. It's the only way. You will defeat the darkness.
Greiger! We won't let you down! We promise!
Crow's right. We won't stop until the darkness is defeated.
What happened? Huh, sis? I think we've been saved, everybody! So we're home? You betcha! Hey, check it out! That's a huge falling star! Do you think Greiger can see it too? He always loved watching the sky at night. You know what? I bet he can.
So, is Kalin next, you say?
Yes, we have some unfinished business to attend to.